welcome to Starshine Tarot. My name is Lizzie. I hope you're doing good, feeling well, and ready to find out what the heck kind of message we're getting today. It is Mindful Monday, and I pulled a bunch of cards, and I'm just going to kind of let Spirit take the lead here. What do we need to be mindful of? What do we need to work on? Oh my God, my face is glared. It's a little better. I'm going to pause it and play with the lighting. 1 second. I'm back. Not that you guys really noticed. Okay, so it's Mindful Monday. I'm just going to dig in. What do we need to be mindful of? What do we need to work on? What's some toxic things in our life that maybe needs to go? This is all about things, 1, we should be mindful of, 2, we should be healing and working on, and 3, just overall better for our mental health and our well-being. So these are messages directly from Spirit to you. It is collective. It's not a pickle pal. I'm just going to let it ride. And I know my eyeshadow no longer matches my outfit. I was wearing blue and silver earlier. I changed when I got home. Then I got a little colder since it's nighttime. It was like almost 80 degrees today, and we're supposed to get snow on Wednesday. Welcome to Syracuse, New York. This is how crazy the weather is. One day it's beautiful, the next day you get a blizzard. But I'm hoping this is the last of the snow. We've had snow on Mother's Day before. Alright, this is some personal development, advice, growth, inner work. I broke this down in sections. So the first section is talking about you specifically, what you need to heal within yourself. The second part will be looking at like shadow work or things you need to work on. And then we'll close it out in the third part with advice for your life and in general where you're going in this new direction or continued direction. I love these cards. They're so pretty. My window's open because I have incense going and I'm not trying to kill my cat over here. But also because it's beautiful. We never get to open our windows. I mean, I open it pretty much every day for my cat, but I freeze. Even if it's just a few minutes, I let her get some fresh air. I'm going to get one more because now it's uneven. Diving in today. It's funny, I was pulled to the sunflower. I kept looking at it and it actually came out for your extra card. Alright. So we have thorns. If you're into numerology, you might want to grab a pencil, pen, and write these numbers down. I'm going to shout them out to you. I'll go a little slow. Pause it to get your pen if you're writing them down. So I'm just going to give you all the numbers now that I see so we can focus on the meanings. We have number 14, number 3, number 27, number 24, number 44, number 13, number 22, number 11, number 35, and number 31. So far. You can look up those meanings and to get even more of an involved message for personal work and things that the angels and your spirit guides are trying to tell you. I pay attention to numerology, astrology, and photos, like images. I get messages from everything. Alright, so we have thorns. Weave together the crown you deserve. This is about like being dealt a bad hand or just going through something really tragic, difficult, hard, toxic. And this is you refining yourself, trying to rebuild yourself, coming back from a really dark place, but doing it beautifully. If this isn't what you're currently doing, this is the direction you're going in, but I feel like this is a nod from Spirit saying you really are being graceful about it. Maybe this isn't something you're seeing in yourself, but this is what Spirit is praising you for. Like, you are trying to better yourself, even if it's tiny little steps every day. They want you to continue to do that. But this is also a nod to the fact that something beautiful is going to come from all of this hardship and all the stuff that you've endured. Something good and positive and better for you is going to come. So we have a Tower moment, unplug and relax for a spell. So you could have had something very shocking happen, or this could be anything. A Tower moment could be good or bad. Like, Tower moments could be divorces, breakups, moving, getting fired, getting promoted, getting pregnant, having a baby, losing a baby. So there's like, a Tower could be anything, but with this card in front of it with the thorns, I feel like the Tower moment either has already fallen or is falling now, and this is them giving you hope in a really hard time. Or the Tower moment the bad Tower moment might have fallen, but now this Tower is like the phrasing on the words that says unplug and relax for a spell. So you could have had a really hard Tower moment come before, and this is you now in recovery, and the Tower moment is choosing to love yourself, focus on yourself, focus on Spirit, grounding, healing. This is all about healing and really making time for yourself, which is beautiful. And if this is not what you're doing, this is what you should be doing. This would be their advice to you. I don't know what element you are of this, because this is a collective reading. They could be speaking to 25 people in one reading. If it's really resonating, and it's not happening, I want you to take it as advice, or could be your outcome if you choose it and move forward in a positive direction. We have Witch, justice is coming. So this is, you've had a hardship, you've suffered, you've endured, you've been done wrong, you've been heartbroken. So if this is like, say your Tower moment was a divorce, and now you're by yourself and like doing this healing work, that justice could be like the divorce being finalized, custody arrangements, separation of assets going through very soon, or it could be the right lover coming in. If it's about like losing a job, this would be, okay, you lost a job, but maybe you get an offer for something really great that you like, or it's just more money, it's a step up, and it kind of just, Spirit kind of tosses it at you for going through something very hard and difficult, like maybe the pandemic. Maybe you had a business and you lost your business in the pandemic, and maybe now you're going to partner with someone and start something else that was way better than what you built. You know what I mean? It's bettering the situation that you endured. It's not like making up for it, but making it better. Everything happens for a reason, and I think very soon or currently you're going to start seeing that this is why this happened. This is why I endured this. This is why I struggled, because look at me now, which is good energy. This is the end of a battle. And if it's not the end for you, they're wanting you to look, and I think maybe you're held down by the mundane of miles before we sleep, like, oh my god, I have so much, like, and you're just feeling weighed down. So they're focusing on futuristic to help you get out of negative thinking. So we have potion. Remember to practice self-love. I think that's what you're doing. Either you're just starting to focus on this, or this is something you have been doing and they're giving you a nod, or they're giving you advice that you don't really need to put your love out to other people. You need to pull your love into yourself, raise your vibrations. I think you've been very hard. You've on yourself. You've really, I don't know if it's grief here or like self-sabotage or just being really like a bully to yourself, not being comfortable in your skin. It could be anything like that. It's like you need to fix how you're thinking about yourself, how you view yourself, and you need to heal from physical things that hurt you so that you can go forward in your future lighter and more free. Storm. Every hurricane comes to an end. So I feel like you've been in it for a while and the storm is ending or has ended. This could be a warning that maybe a storm is brewing up a bit again, but I feel like it would be a short-lived storm because it says comes to an end, and I feel like you've already been through a lot. An ending is near or here. We have every cycle is a higher opportunity. So even when we're going through the tough cycles, when we're like suffering and like seemingly going through the labyrinth here, just hoping you're getting through the maze, like there's opportunities in that to learn about yourself and to better yourself. There's opportunity in everything. So even when bad things are happening to you, take that opportunity to, how do I explain this? Like, say you're in a boat, okay, and you are in the middle of the bay, and you need to get to dock your boat before a storm comes. So you have time against you. You're looking up at the clouds like, oh my God, it's moving in. Like shit's hitting the fan basically. And all you can do is move in that direction towards the bay. Whether you make it to that bay before the storm hits, it's never up to you. You're just giving it your best shot. You're gunning it and you're hoping for the best. So it's like that concept of shit might be hitting the fan, but you only have one direction to go in. You're either going to allow that storm to just kind of flip your boat and just keep flipping your boat, and you're just going to lay there and be like, all right, I'm drowning without trying to swim. Or you're going to say, well, I got to get through this storm. So even if I lose my boat, I'm paddling. Like, keep moving forward. Say yes to your open door. I think a lot of self-sabotage is happening because you don't, oh my God, these glares. Maybe you feel like you don't deserve things. Sorry, like all my nails are chipped and broken. It's hard today. Don't let opportunities pass you by because of fears or being fearful of leaving your comfort zone or feeling like you don't deserve things. This is something you need to work on. You question that door too much and it might close in your face before you even get to answer. The activated ally. Ooh, so I do feel like you maybe have a twin here, twin flame, soulmate, some kind of love interest coming in for you, or this is a friendship. Someone coming in to help you, could be family. You got an ally in spirit as well. You can always ask them for help. Always pray. I pray every day. I always need them. You're probably like, you again? Oh my God. Don't forget to be thankful to them. Remind them what you're thankful of. You cannot pour from an empty cup, which means if you're drained and you're beating yourself down and you got nothing in the tank and you're trying to work 3 jobs and you're trying to hold your shit together and you're trying to make decisions, your body is a machine. You have to treat it as such. It's got to have food in it. It's got to get sleep. You know, I struggle with this too. I forget to eat meals sometimes. I sometimes don't sleep. Like, I'm not preaching to you like I got all this shit figured out, because I don't. I'm struggling myself with this. But I think basically what Spirit is saying is you're depleted. And you're not much good to yourself or anyone else when you're depleted, and you keep trying to move on even though you're depleted. It's like time to take that step back and put that love into yourself and focus on yourself. Self-love, pamper thyself. It should be your motto. Wanted universe creators. I think you're searching either for a work partnership, a collaboration, or a life partner. I think you're feeling a bit lonely. Spirit is hearing you. And if you're in a relationship and you're still lonely, maybe you need new friends, or maybe like join a bowling team or something with your spouse. Like, get out of your comfort zone, basically, is what they're saying. These cards are so pretty. Anyway, it's a big giant tree with the golden sun in it. I don't know if you can see it. I said yes when you first thought of it. Now, when you first asked. And hallelujah, so be it. Coming right up. When you first give thanks in advance. Believe in you, the universe. Sorry, the glare is fierce today. I said yes when you first thought of it. You're questioning yourself. You had yes as well in the other deck. Stop questioning yourself. You're stopping yourself. You're second guessing it and you're hesitating. Stop hesitating. Go for it. Do it now. No more procrastinating. Whatever the idea is in your mind right now, bouncing in there, do it. Go. Stop. Snap, snap. Chop, chop. That's Spirit's advice. And hallelujah. Finally, Spirit says hallelujah when you start believing in yourself. Like, I deserve love. I deserve a job I love. I deserve good friends. I deserve to take time for myself. Yes, Spirit supports that. All right, so look at this one. If I could get it without the glare. Pretty waterfall. They're so pretty and naturey. Today you are a magnet for infinite abundance, divine intelligence, and unlimited love. Actually, this has always been true. Rock on the universe. So I feel like you're starting to really see your worth within. Like, you're having a glow up, even if it's tiny, even if you don't realize it, like a year ago towards now, you have so much more self-confidence, whether you're realizing it or not. You've grown so much. I think you're realizing that you are a powerful manifester, or you're really playing with manifestation, and this could be a good time to manifest as well if you haven't been. Look at this pretty card. Don't you just want to go there and swim in there? I do. Do you know what it's going to feel like when the day comes and everything you now want has come to pass? When you're living in total abundance and perfect health, looking fabulous with friends and laughter wherever you go, it's going to feel like, yeah, well, of course. This is how much I know you, the universe. Oh my God. Oh my God. You got good stuff coming in for you. Love, happiness, like you are manifesting. You are a powerhouse manifester right now. I think you're planting seeds right now that are going to come into fruition for you. And you're living in total abundance and perfect health, looking fabulous with friends and laughter wherever you go. The good life. You can manifest that, but you can't just sit around and manifest it and expect Spirit to just hand you stuff. You're going to have to put some motions in as well. So make sure, although you're a powerful manifester, that you're putting the motion behind it, the energy behind it to keep that momentum. Look at this pretty one. Ooh, I just want to jump into these cards, like the movie Jumper. You see it and you can just jump there. I wish we could live in movies. The trick with spending money lies in knowing with every fiber of your being that it will return. And so it must. As if on wings, the universe. Stop harping about money and trivial shit, Spirit is saying. Everything you need will be there. Okay? As long as you're getting up and you're going to work and you're doing what you got to do and you're putting forth that energy, you're always moving in the right direction and you will always get to your destination. It's when you stop and give up and just expect the world to hand you shit, that's when Spirit does a little psh, 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 psh to you on your booty or your face. But when you're putting the motion towards it, they're going to back you up. Not in our timing, in their timing. And you have to learn some lessons along the way because that's the price of betterdom. Nothing is free except love. Well, no. I think that even has a little bit of a price because there's a little bit of pain. Even if it's sweet, the most loving love you could ever feel, there's going to be a little bit of pain in it. So there's a tiny bit of a price. Just saying. Here's the sunflower one that I was talking about. Great big ear-to-ear, open-mouthed smiles are responsible for far more sizzling romances. Salary increases, life extensions, and calorie burning than your dentists, doctors, and financial planners will ever comprehend. Show us your tonsils, the universe. I can't because I don't have any. They cut them suckers out when I was 4. That was my first surgery ever. That I remember anyway. This is how you can manifest. I think you have all this yellow light around you, sun energy, happy. Turn on those vibes and you're going to be like a magnet pulling up. The universe is just going to be throwing shit at you. They like it when you smile, when you're on high vibes. This is when you can manifest the shit out of anything you want. High vibes, happy, smiling, laughing, free, light. You will get whatever you want. But you still have to work for it. It's not like just because you're a powerhouse doesn't mean you don't gotta work. I mean, we can't be divas in this life. 1 second. Sorry, dropped your cards. Like, I know I'm a freaking powerhouse, but I still have to go to work every day and, you know, not be a shitty person. You can't just lean on your powers. Well, I guess they're not powers, gifts. I just like saying powers like X-Men. Because that's kind of, I've been saying that for so many years, but it's like, we are X-Men. Everybody has their own talents. Gifts, trades, skills, natural abilities. I would be like a Professor X. Yeah. Well, please don't make me bald though. And I like my legs. No offense to anyone in wheelchairs. I think you would, if you had to pick, you know. I wish I could give you my legs. Okay. I wasn't paying attention. I drew mad cards, but maybe that's what was needed. Okay, so this is going to be the part 2 of the reading. It's going to talk about some healing stuff, what you're dealing with, some advice stuff, just a lot of stuff. Shadow work stuff. Did I already say that? I don't know. It's been a really long day. My day starts at 4 a.m., guys. It's like 8:08 on my actual time, not the recording time. And I still write before bed too. having too many hats on my head lately. Let me cool it. But one of the hats I have to wear because it pays for me to do everything else. It's the one thing I don't want to do. It's so boring. I don't like mundane jobs. I was not put on this earth. No offense. I love the people at work, but I was not put on this earth to work in a freaking factory for the rest of my life. I keep seeing signs for this play. They made, what the fuck is it called? I see it all day and now I'm drawing a blank. An Officer and a Gentleman. I think that's the one with, like, Richard Gere, right? Yeah. Worked in the factory. They're doing it here in Syracuse for the summer play, now that we can have plays again. And so everyone's, like, got billboards up, you know. It's like a mini New York City around here. Actually, we do more plays than the city does. Well, we used to before COVID. Anyway, so now I'm just picturing that in my head. Can somebody come and steal me out of this factory? I don't know what the hell I gotta do. My luck, it won't be like a romantical steal. It'll be like putting me in a creepy white van. Not a vacation you want to go to. I don't even remember much about that movie other than at the end came into her work and like carried her out. I think that's the movie. I don't know. It's too many rom-coms. I've watched so many movies in my life. Sometimes I'm baffled. I spent majority of my life in the movies. Alright, let's get into this. Where to start? Let's talk about what's hurting you. Go over here. We'll do the hard parts first. The Warrior. Oh my goodness. Boo-boo. You got your guard up. You got your walls up. You're jaded, especially with the ending being about love here. We'll get to that, but I feel like not just in love relationships, but relationships within your family and friendships. I feel like you've been stabbed. You've been Julius Caesar too many times in this life. People just fucking you over, stabbing you in the back, and like you really genuinely trust these people. You're a fighter. You've fought your whole life and you're tired. I don't want to fight anymore. I don't want to have to worry about people or worry about things. Or that's so jaded, like I'm done. Like I'm not giving my heart out to anyone anymore. I'm not risking it. After all this shit. It could be that as well. No, don't become jaded. We got High Priestess of Spirit. Yeah. This also talks about strength. You are a strong soul. You are a strong person. I think you forget this. And I think rather recently or coming in the near future, you're having moments of where you glimpse yourself as strong. Where you take that moment to realize, oh my God, I did that? I'm a badass. Or, oh my God, I don't need anyone. Look at me handling shit. It's like you're noticing and it's making you feel stronger. Spirit's trying to give you that nod that yes, you're right. You are that fighter. You are a warrior in this life. And you have a strong spirit. And nobody can taint that or touch that or hurt that. They got to go through spirit first. You're very protected. We have playful, reminder, and chaos. I think you laugh off your pain. We got 44 again. Pretty sure. Oh, you want to grab your pen and paper again? Let's do your numbers before I forget. Pause it if you need to. We have number 2, number 7, number 9, number 28, number 10, number 25, 44, 41, 41 again, 25 again, 23, 19, and 4. 16, 7 again, 32, and 25 again. You got 25 3 times. I think that's all the numbers. Anyway, I think you laugh off your pain, or you act like you're okay. You're trying to keep things light, or you're putting on a charade that you're happy when you're not. Or you're just making light of a situation that you in your own body don't want to be making light of. You just think it's easier. Because we have reminder, don't forget. You're being reminded of pains, triggers. Like if you have addiction, you're being poked a lot with your triggers there. If you're missing a deceased loved one, it's like you're trying to be optimistic and happy, but you're grieving, especially in this time. Maybe it's around their birthday, could be anything like that, or it's a person you can't get out of your mind that you're trying to lighten the relationship. Maybe you have like beef with someone, and you're just trying to be playful and send. For majority, I just feel like you're covering your pain. You're trying to forget, but it's like Spirit's always constantly reminding you of your pain. Or you're around triggers that make your heart hurt, make life feel heavy. You have chaos, meditation, and love. You're going through it right now. That's very evident through this whole reading, and I think you have been for a minute. I do feel like an ending of that chaos is right around the corner, if not here already. With this meditation, this is a nod from Spirit. If you are doing that, if you are taking that time to do spiritual healing work, that's great. They're giving you a nod, but this is what they're telling you is going to get you through this meditation. Don't allow this chaos to trigger you, make you angry, fall into bad habits. Like meditation, I think, will be very helpful, but this is sitting with your thoughts, sitting with your feelings, and really taking that time to see your way through the chaos and not just react through it, if that makes sense. Like when we're emotional and we're going through something heavy and hard, we can either just snap out and act on impulse and emotions, or we can stop, take a minute, really think about everything being said and done, see the bigger picture, and then react. And I feel like through this chaos, this is part of your shadow work. I think for the most part, majority of you have been trying to not be reactive about things. This is like checking anger, checking emotions, checking your shit at the door, and just focusing on the day. Like I do see you doing the work, but I think sometimes with this meditation coming out in shadow work, you spend your time thinking about things that are heavy and toxic. Like when you're sitting down to meditate, or some people walk and meditate. I like to walk and meditate. Just taking a walk, I'm actually meditating. For the half hour I'm walking, I'm doing all kinds of spiritual shit, but it just looks like I'm walking. You could really do anything and meditate. It's like, to me, Spirit is saying you're focusing on the wrong things when you're meditating, and you're just like harping on things that are just making you more angry or more sad, instead of really resting your mind and clearing your thoughts. It's like you're perpetually thinking of things that piss you off, so you're just sitting in a moment of anger, or sitting in a moment of silent pain. I do think you have a fear about love here, or this is your heart space, your heart chakra is where all your shadow work is, because I do feel like some jaded energy, like your heart's been trampled on, you're not willing or not easily one to trust. You don't give your heart to anyone in general, but now you're even more closed off. And I think that Spirit is saying your heart, I think you want love, right love, happy love, even love of self. I think these are things that you want, but you have a shield up so hard that you can't even get you can't even get self-love to get in there. You got to drop the armor a bit, especially if you're healing. So we have soul song, divine animals, let your light shine, and manifestation. We talked about manifestation in part 1. This is a gift of yours. This is something you are able to do. I would suggest Googling it and looking into it and finding what works for you, because everybody is different. But they're really hammering through that this is a particular skill that you have acquired over several lifetimes. Let your light shine. You are a light worker here. You do have a big purpose with this soul song. I think this is what you're focusing on. Maybe you don't know where to go from here, like as far as career-wise, or you don't really know what direction you want to go in. Let your light shine would be let your like creativity lead you. Let your instincts lead you. Look into jobs in your area, and whatever pulls at you, try it. It's like, let spirit shine the way and help you find your destination as far as career. If this is a soul song looking for a partner, you let your light shine would be you have to let your heart out. You have to complete your healing of that heart that's making you jaded, so that you can welcome love, that you can call it to yourself. Divine animals, I think you do have a animal connection. This could be a nod to spirit that maybe like a comfort care pet would be effective for you if you're struggling with anxiety. If you have divine masculine, you could be the divine masculine, or just embracing divine masculine energy. That's like emperor energy, like going forward with confidence, trying to get things done. Nothing has gone wrong. If you're the divine masculine and a divine feminine divine masculine connection, divine masculine, I'm hearing you think that you've destroyed it, or it's over, like dead in the water, like there's no fucking shot in hell. And I think with this yin yang, this is your twin. Like, nothing has gone wrong in this connection. Like, the union is still going to happen, but by you thinking that it is done and dead in the water, you're not trying. So that's what you're manifesting. So if you don't want it to be dead in the water, you have to start believing that there still is a chance, and put that energy into it, especially if you're manifesting your divine feminine back, or if you're manifesting your divine masculine. Ask your soul. This is about talking to yourself about what makes you happy as far as work, what makes you happy about love, what kind of relationship do you want, what kind of lifestyle is your thing. Like, this is, who am I? I need to fall in love with myself. I think you've been working on it for a minute, and some of you have just started, and if you haven't started at all, this is advice to you. We do have some competition popping up. This could be about work, or maybe you're feeling like you have some competition when it comes towards a love, or getting in a school, or getting a promotion. We have peacock right next to it. Spirit's like, believe that you are worthy of things. Peacocking is putting yourself out there, networking, going for it, having that confidence, and just not being afraid to ask hard questions, or just not being afraid to put yourself out there and see what happens. Because if you don't put yourself out there, nothing's going to happen. So peacock to me is put yourself out there. If you got competition, make everybody, like, you need to believe in yourself that you are number one. Like, there is no competition. Honey, put yourself out there. Especially if it's like a competition with a lover. Ooh, dragon. So this dragon is my sign for twin flames in my own personal reading. So if you're wondering if this is your twin flame, boom, the dragon came out. The dragon don't lie. No one can fuck with the dragon. You're a powerhouse. Yes. Cosmic, deep, soulful purpose here. You're a light worker. You got gifts. You got it. You're a fucking dragon. I'm a dragon too. You want to fly the skies with me? You have choices coming. You have a lot more choices than you think. Don't sell yourself short. What's that saying my grandma said? Don't cut off your nose to spite your face. I'm really not sure exactly what that means, but I think I do. It is the weirdest saying, but my grandma used to say it all the time. I'm like, who the fuck would cut off their nose to spite their face? Weirdest sayings from back in the day. Weirdest sayings ever. Anyway. Snow Angel, the signs are with you already. You've been getting signs about a person or about a job. You keep asking, is this real? Is this all in my head? Yes, it's real. No, it's not all in your head. Yes, this job is for you. Yes, this is the calling. This is the direction that they've been pulling you in. You keep asking and they keep giving you signs. You ask and they give you more signs. You ask and they give you more signs. How much signs are they going to have to give you? Basically, it's like, when are you going to believe me? So we have Armara, the Menhun, Aloha, healing. Definitely got to heal the heart space. This is like basking in the sun. Maybe a vacation would do you some good. Some sunshine. Focus on your healing. Spirit's like you're putting all this energy out. But what you should be putting all your energy into is healing your heart space and healing your traumas. Nautilus Princess, powerful personal growth. Yeah, you have a lot of spiritual awakening happening right now and is going to continue to happen in the near future. I've been getting pains in my third eye for days. That means, just not like all day. It's just random sharp headaches. I googled spirituality, and that's common with most mediums, but I feel like there's certain things, like you might be experiencing physical pains. Some people say that tooth pain for like no reason. Somebody's making decisions about you. I feel like you have some things going on because you're spiritually awakening. Sewer Mermaid, your sensuality is beautiful. You're like a siren, man or woman. You're like, you have crazy sex appeal right now. Violet Angel, Breaking Dawn, new start on the horizon, new cycle starting for you. Something's ending, and it can't fully end until you let go of your grief. So it could have already ended, and the ending now would be putting it away and forgiving and walking away with a lighter heart. We have Uncovering Treasure. Oh my god, you got another fucking dragon. You're uncovering your gifts right now. Focus on that. This is their main. They've been talking a lot about your spirituality, your manifestations, your gifts. I feel like this is the direction they're pushing you in, to start investigating and exploring your own interests and gifts. Overcoming obstacles. Yeah, you're going to get through this obstacle, this turmoil that either you're currently facing, have been facing, or are facing in the near future. You're going to get through it. Keep telling that mantra, I got this, because you do. Beginning a new cycle, first light. Yeah, you got a new start. Endings are happening, and like the storm is fading away and the sun's coming out and you've got rainbows everywhere. Crossing bridges. It's time for healing, connecting, mending, and releasing. So some people are being released out of your life, and some relationships you will be mending. Pay attention to your instincts that will help you direct who needs to go and who can stay and come with you in this new cycle. You're going to feel it in your gut. You're going to know who needs to go, and you're going to know who's ride or die, especially if you're becoming spiritually awakened. Nobody can fuck with you if you're psychic. Gates of triumph, yeah. Success expands in your life. This is near future, right around the corner, or here right now. You've gone through it. Spirit's about to reward you for all of the seeds that you've planted. Journey by moonlight. Believe in magic, baby dolls, because it's coming. Whether it's love, job, or both, or just like getting a new, like, say you lost your house, or be like getting a new house. say somebody you miss a lot moved away and you find out they're moving home. It's like good shit is coming for all you have endured. Alright, let's close out your reading with look at what's happening and going to be happening. Any last advice from Spirit for Mindful Monday? What do we need to be mindful of this week for the collective? By the way, you're at my kitchen table with me. I move around. I don't just film in one spot. Directly behind me is my actual studio. That's my Happy Mother's Day thing. And all my bookcase. And over there is my living room. It's a giant maze in here. Like a circle maze. Doing a full spread, clarified 3 ways. Or I should say 2 ways. I got sunburn on the back of my head today. It's itchy. Doesn't take much for me. In the sun for 15 minutes, I got 1,000 freckles. Shit. They're already coming out on my nose. I put foundation on them this morning. Makes me look like I'm 12. With red hair, they call me Raggedy Ann or Lizzie Borden. Everybody was smelling me today. It was weird. Like I came into work and the first thing someone said to me was like, I always know when you're here because I can smell you. And I was like, was that bad? Do I smell? And they're like, no, you smell good. I can smell your perfume. And then my friend came over and he's a little bit crazy and he was like talking to me. He's like, you smell like fucking insanely good right now. He's like just smelling all around me. He's like, that's great. And then I walk by someone and they're like, oh my guys, I wear this perfume every day. Why is everybody being weird today? They're sniffing me. What is happening? Am I releasing pheromones or something? Like maybe I am. Whatever. We got sniffed all day. I love people. I'm not saying that sarcastically this time. I like weirdos because I'm weird. But anyway, and also, they call me Lollipop at work. And I don't, like, what? Why do you call me Lollipop? I told my family. My mom's funny and she looked at me, she's, what the hell are you doing at work? I'm like, doesn't it sound like a stripper name? I do dance at my machine sometimes. I've been caught a few times. But I don't do like stripper dances. Why would they call me? And then someone was singing, I think it's from the song. Because I asked him and I'm like, why are they calling me Lollipop? He's like, I don't know. They were already calling me that when I worked here. They've been calling me that for months and I just found out. I was like, why didn't you guys tell me that? Is it sexual? Are you walking around making sex jokes about me all day? I don't like it. Why is it a lollipop? Now I can't think of the song. All I know there's like a popping noise and like a dun 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 or something. They're singing that old school lollipop song. Anyway, back to your reading. Can you put in the comments, why would somebody call someone lollipop? I feel like it's a stripper name. I've had a lot of funny nicknames, but lollipop, I'm stumped. I've been Squeaker, Lizard, Shorty, mama. The list goes on, but never lollipop. I don't know. Was it like Lollipop Kid from Wizard of Oz? Because of my voice. Lollipop Kid. That would make sense. Anyway, stop fucking off. Wisdom. Transformation and adjustments are required. Okay, so wisdom to me, like I said, you're spiritually awakening. You're learning a lot about yourself. What you don't like, what you do like, why things happened, and like you're really trying to like timeline your life and all the tragic events and everything you feel and where you think things went wrong. And if you're not doing this now, you're about to. Like self-evaluation, if you will. Because you are transforming. You are raising your vibrations. You are becoming a different person. You're ending a cycle. You're ending a chapter of your life. And every time you do that, you become a new person. Not like completely like, oh my God, who are you? My brain has been swiped. Not that kind of craziness. But you know what I mean? Like, we're always adapting. We're always changing. With this, adjustments are required. With this wisdom and transformation, you're going to be shoved out of your comfort zone in ways you can't even see coming, and that's a whole part of your spiritual awakening. Like, this last couple months, my whole life went crazy. Like, everything got fucked up. But you know what? I am more solid now, having survived all this chaos, than I was way before it. So it's making you stronger. You're going to be pushed. But this happens to everyone, especially when they're getting those spiritual wings, if you will. We have trust, go with the flow, and don't let pride get in your way. You need to trust the process, trust divine timing, but also trust yourself and trust your own abilities and trust that you are enough, and that if you feel something is right for you, or if a person's right for you and you're getting all these signs, trust it and follow it and see where it goes. Take that leap of faith. Go with the flow. You don't need to plan. You don't need to control. Relinquish control to spirit and the universe and just say what will be, will be. I'm going to wake up today. I'm going to do what I can today, and I'm not going to harp too much on it. I'm not going to time crunch myself and stress myself out. Don't let pride get in your way. Don't get that big ego, that yucky ego that turns people off. Because as we're growing and we're spiritually awakening, your confidence does get boosted. And two things can happen. You can become someone who's humble, or you can become someone who is power-based, ego-based. Well, if I can do this, I'm going to do this. I can do anything. I'm better than everybody. Because they realize that they have some kind of spiritual talent, or they have some confidence. Now they all of a sudden think they're better than everyone. Don't go that way, because that's a hard lesson that they're gonna smack you with. And we all go that way eventually. Try not to make it this time, okay? We have forgiveness, healing grief, and you are good enough. You need to forgive yourself, and you need to forgive others. That's that jaded heart. You need to let go of anger, bitterness, resentments, victim mode. You need to heal from loss of loved ones, loss of relationships, loss of anything that fell away to get you where you are today was never meant for you. And you need to grieve it in your own way, in your own time, but then you need to drop it, release it, and cut ties to it, so that the good things can come into your life. You are good enough for love. You are good enough for a second chance. You are good enough for your dreams. You need to start changing your thinking. You are good enough. Say it every day. You are good enough. You are good enough. You are good enough. You are good enough. You're good enough. You're good enough. You're good enough. Hey, you're good enough. Hey, guess what, guys? You're good enough. Is it sticking? Good enough, good enough, good enough. You're good enough. I'll sing you a freaking song all day, every day until it sticks in there. Hey, you're good enough. Oh my God, you got transformation again. 'Cause you're good enough. I feel like it's a commercial now. You're good enough. I got a little beat in my head. You're good enough. 'Cause you're transforming. You're in cocoon mode, or you're about to bust through that cocoon mode. I'm not sure which end of the spectrum you are, but you are in the process of greatness, blossoming, blooming into who you're meant to be. Strong, competent, fierce, boss. Hey, you got this. Luck is on your side. Yeah, exactly. You're good enough. And you're going to get free from anything you're stuck, like any kind of stuck energy. This is you choosing freedom from people who try to tell you what to do, who to be, what to like, what direction. I wasn't born with no fucking map or a direction manual. So know what you can do with your thoughts about me and my life. Your butthole, pal. That's what you need to do. Set those boundaries. And Spirit will back you up. Because luck is on your side. That good shit is coming. Hey, you're good enough. Yeah, I'm going to keep doing it. Yep, you're good enough. Simplicity. Divine light. And what do you need to release? Exactly. Simplify your life. Get rid of people that you're just carrying around that are just no good for you. Relationships no good for you. Clutter, literal clutter, 3D bullshit clutter. Bye. Clean out your mailbox of all your junk mail. Bye. Lighten your load, Spirit is saying. Because this brings you closer to your divine light. Less distractions, less energies around that you don't need to be around. The more focused you can be. What do you need to release that takes you away from that divine light? What makes you feel congested? What makes you feel choked, smothered? What makes you feel yucky? What makes you feel distracted? Bye. Get rid of them all. And just focus on your own spiritual growth. Because you're worth it. You are worthy enough. You are worthy enough. Say it with me. You are worthy enough. How about a cup of you're worthy, motherfuckers? We have Gateway. Yeah, new start. New cycle. Because you're good enough and you're worth it. I'm not a freaking musician, okay? I can just hear stuff in my mind, but I cannot play it. I can dance. But without music, you're going to be like, what the fuck are you doing? You look like you're having a seizure. Practical intuition. Ooh, follow your intuition. Be practical in the sense of don't let people tell you what your intuition is or if it's right or wrong. Like, oh my God, that's crazy. That's stupid. Why would you do that? Because the fuck I want to, Felicia. I don't know what's wrong with me today. Don't let people tread on your shit, basically. Because you're worthy of things. Work through your fears, exactly. Face those fears. Face that Goliath. Don't let it sting you in the ass and make you run home crying to your mama. No. Punch that little frickin' scorpion right in his stinger. Right in the stinger. You can't sting me, motherfucker. I'll take your stinger. How about that? Meet me outside. How about that? We have going forward, joy, and take time to breathe out. Yes, you are moving forward. Even if it's baby steps, you're going in the right direction. As long as you're choosing yourself and you're following the light, just keep going towards the light. That's all you should be focusing on right now. Focusing on following what makes you happy, what makes your soul sing. If it makes you feel like poop, it's got to go. Unless it pays your bills. Because I can't get rid of that either. So I can't be like, hey, quit your job. Because then you're going to be homeless. Don't do that. But maybe look for another job. Me, I need to start, like, writing my book. Fucking months into this and I can't get off chapter 2. Like, literally have writer's block. Stumped, guys. I'm stumped. I even started writing a whole new project, which I do sometimes. And then holy orbs everywhere. There's no bugs in here. That was a giant. Anyway, back to your reading. Take time to breathe out. I just learned how to talk yesterday. Take time to rest. Take a bath. Get proper sleep. Go for a jog. Go for a walk. Do your hobbies. Take time for you to zen. That's very important when you're spiritually awakening because it's very overwhelming. Thriving, divine connection, and nothing will come of this situation. You're going to be thriving. Nobody's going to be able to take anything. No one's going to be able to steal your shine, boo-boo. I will kick them off that high horse right in their throat if they try it. No, I won't. Spirit will. But I hope you giggle. Yeah, I won't. Motherfuckers. Don't fuck with my subscribers and my viewers shit. Okay? With your hoodoo whatever out there. Yeah, I feel you. I feel you, collective. Fucking dicks. Anyway, you're going to be thriving. You're going to continue to go up. And again, referencing that all this bad shit, toxic shit, it's all ending. Like, you're going to be thriving. All this shit that people did to you, held you down, didn't think you could do nothing, whatever it is. Look at me now, motherfucker. Look at me now. That's going to be you. You have a divine connection to spirit. You have spiritual gifts. But I do feel like this is also saying with the infinity, you do have a flame. You do have someone out there that's your, home base that you can land in safely. A few times. For the rest of your life. I'm a pervert. Stop it. Nothing will come of the situation if you don't act on it and just keep it in your head. You are a powerful manifester. If you want this love, if you want this partner, stop believing that nothing's going to come of it, that it's not real. And then maybe it will be real. Wow, that came out way more sarcastic. I'm sorry. I don't know why I just got amped up. I was super tired. Now I have mad energy. Maybe that's how you're going to feel. You're going to be revived. You have community with this rainbow. People supporting you, support everywhere. Your community seeing this glow up, applauding you. Whatever craft you do, it's like glow up moment. Like, you're going to win a Grammy. Or something. Holy shit, that would be awesome. Communication, something you do with your voice, with your job, or communication from somebody in your community might actually be your flame, or you're gonna, come out and speak about all this stuff and help other people on their journey because you are a light worker. Surrender to the divine because they got a big purpose for you and they got a big love. So stop, or a big love for you coming in. So stop trying to control and dictate to them what you think that you should have. That's not how it works. You gotta take those diva, or what do you call a male diva? A duke? I don't know. Either or. Like, we all get those diva moments. No. We can't tell them what to do. They will spank you so hard. Avoid the spanking. Avoid it. Yeah, taking risks, divine love, and prosperity lies ahead. Perfect way to end it. You're going to be taking risks. You're going to gain that confidence. But this is also saying, if you want that lover, if you want that job, if you want your life to change, if you want shit to end, you need to get up and put energy into it. Even if it's baby steps every day, you can't just sit there and pray and hope someone comes and saves you. Okay? Because I bet I did that for like years. Hello? Where's my knight in shining armor? This is bullshit. Never showed up. Me, am my shining armor. I just didn't know that at the time. I was just looking for myself. That's what you're doing. Just looking for yourself. You don't need anyone to save you. You're a boss. You're an emperor, empress. You are the white knight, motherfuckers. Why do I say that all the time? That saying is like, oh no, it's too raunchy for YouTube. Anyway, divine love. This is about loving yourself, loving your connection to spirit, growing stronger in your spirituality. But this is could be finding it, but love is very important to your life, so you can't have a jaded heart, okay? Work on that. Yeah, because prosperity lies ahead. You are going to be successful in this life. You're going to get everything you deserve in the best sense. But we all have to suffer at times. Even the best people, even good-hearted people, even light workers. We got to go through some shit. That's the best way to learn, and the best way to be humbled, and the best way to spiritually evolve. Nothing about growing in the light is painless or easy. It is hard because it's the light, and you have to earn your place in that glow. It's easy to be in the dark. Easy as fuck. It's not so easy to stand in the light and have that shining on all your imperfections for everyone to see. It's hard because if it's too easy, you don't appreciate it, you don't value it, and you probably really didn't earn it, including your relationship with spirit. I hope this is helpful. I don't know if I'm going to be filming every day. I'm just going by how I feel. So maybe we'll do a Tea Time Tuesday, depending on how these workouts go. Because let me tell you, the workout earlier kicked my ass. Because I do the 30-minute Vlogalates video that I put up, and then I do 20 minutes of floor exercises. So Mondays are rough because I take Saturday and Sunday off. My body's like, no, this is poop. Anyway, see you all hopefully tomorrow. Hopefully I have energy. Fingers crossed. I have to go work on my book. I have 1 hour until I go to bed. Please make it to chapter 3. Somebody pray for me. I love you guys. Please remember to like, subscribe, and share. I love you, subscribers. Hey, guess what? One more important, surprising fact. I need you to pay very close attention. Okay? Are you listening? Excuse me. Are you listening to me? You are worthy and you are enough, okay? Yes. It did. Snuck it in one more time. Love you guys. Because you're worthy and you're enough. Bye. You're worthy and you're enough.